Now, is it my favorite? Right now, it can't stop weighing on my mind, so it might be my favorite. It's a tough decision because Catching Fire was so good. Like, I really don't want to pick, but I might have to say it might be my favorite movie too. Just like it's my favorite book. This new Hunger Games prequel. Prequel is the best one. That's crazy. Alright, time to talk about the movie. Of course, spoilers, because, yeah, it's been long enough, you think? Well, the movie even kept the small details from the book, like Tigress just cleaning Cornelius Snow's shirt. That was like, that got me hooked. Just paying attention to the little details. All the songs were placed throughout the movie at perfect timings. Didn't bother me that they played the hanging tree twice. Like, it's a really, really good movie. I'm definitely gonna be rewatching this movie a lot as soon as I'm able to buy it and own it. For sure. The movie definitely has suspense built in. Like the part where the mentor was teasing it's the person that's supposed to be mentoring in the cage. Like, fucking hated that lady. You're gonna tease a person with a drink. You're a fucking bitch. But like, as soon as it got to the killing part, when it, when they killed their mentor, I was like, damn, because it went back and forth between that and when Coriolanus Snow was talking to Lucy Gray. So it was like, shit. And all of a sudden, yeah, people get killed before they even enter the games. Yeah, that's what makes the book so good. What makes the movie so good. I'm so glad they did that scene in the movie. It'd be weird if they cut that out of the movie. Where Conan Snow does all the work. The paper goes in the snake. Snakes are familiar with his smell, but they ain't familiar with his classmate's smell, so they bite her. And then she just falls on the ground. That's the one thing I didn't like about the movie is that they never show her again after then. We don't see the effect all the way. She just fell to the ground and she's all wiggling around panicking. But then, yeah, she just disappears. It's also awesome seeing the games from the Capitals' perspective of when they give them bottles of water, which is weird that that's like the only thing they gave them was bottles of water, nothing else. And the drones just kept on missing every time. It's so cool. Snow freaking sends 8 bottles of water to freaking so the drones end up hitting a bunch of other people to help Lucy Gray. That was perfect. They really wanted to make this like the other movies. A group of kids getting together. Sound like the first Hunger Games. One of them has a trident. Nope. Somebody needs to give Finnick a spin off book. Also, the whole mention of Cornelius Snow's father throughout the movie. I don't remember that in the book as much. I must have. I really need to reread the book. I don't remember that much. And Tigress is like telling him, "Don't be like your father." And then later on, she says, "You look just like your father." This random nonsense, so my brain goes everywhere, and I'm not gonna explain the movie in correct order because my brain just goes all over the place. So, and the whole scenes where Lucy Gray was killing people with the rat poison was awesome. especially the second time where she put like through like a little air vent thing. It was weird. But yeah, poisoning the water. What do you know? The person who's already really sick drinks it. So I guess it was kind of a mercy kill, but she didn't mean to mercy kill the person. She was trying to kill the really people that were trying to kill everyone. But and then that one guy picked up the flag and moved it. He moved a bunch of dead bodies and put the flag on top of the dead body. And then okay, and then near the end of the game, there's a bunch of snakes get released, and that guy is just standing there letting the snakes get him. Oh, I also forgot to mention the movie for some reason. Yeah, it's like 3 parts apparently. Like there's I forgot all the names of the parts, but there's the mentor and I think there's the prize. But yeah, it's like they split the movie kind of into 3 parts. In reality, I felt like the games part was probably the shortest part of the movie, but it was fine that it went fast paced because it still had a good amount of detail to it. There's also this scene where Lucy Gray and the other boy that's from District 12, the boy that's from District 12 of her, they like go through like this doggy door almost. Uh, and then there's a girl that follows behind them, and then she gets killed. That scene was definitely interesting. And the guy from District 12 got rabies. So there was another time. There was a time where Corlelia Snow told that guy's mentor to put a bottle of water to scare him. And so he fell backwards and died so Lucy Gray could live. That's freaking manipulative, that's for sure. I'm gonna kill your tribute just so mine lives. There's also one of the mentors when someone dies, they just barf. That's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure if I saw a dead body, I'd be barfing too. They made that realistic for sure. Even though I do remember some of these scenes from the book, it still had great delivery shock because like the timing and the pacing throughout the movie is perfect. Like, wow. But don't even get me started on Dr. Cole. She is evil. She is definitely pure evil. She creeps me out sometimes watching this movie. Oh my goodness. Like, we interrupt the games. Somebody in the Capitol was murdered. I wish to. I find it weird though that they make the host a weatherman and a magician. A magician. I don't remember that in the book. That was the book. I feel really dope that I don't remember that. Also, I gotta say this. Ivory, if I remember right, she was a bigger character in the book. She was barely in the movie, and the whole Covey. I don't feel like they got enough background in the movie, but that's what the book's for, I guess. A hanging tree looks perfect. You know about the news is it looks perfect. It looks just like how I imagined it. I definitely remember from the book the whole kid that's from the district at one point who ended up coming to the capital but still has that district spirit in him. He's a rebel. He doesn't want the Hunger Games. I remember that. And him entering the games and Cornelia Snow helps him out of the game. I remember all that. And Cornelia Snow killed a little boy to help his friend. I remember that. I wasn't the biggest fan of like they go through this gate and then they go on the platforms, but they go through this like wheelie thing like at the airport, and it just says enjoy the show, enjoy the show whenever they enter the arena. That was kind of annoying, but hey, it is what it is. Oh, let me tell you, when the snakes come in and kill everybody except for Lucy Gray, because Ronnie Snow did a handkerchief, I do remember that. But the delivery of the therefore after when Lucy Gray has the snakes all over her, that was whoa. Dr. Gould really wanted to kill. She really wanted to kill everybody. But the whole class of mentors cheers to let her out, let her out. Cornelius Snow saying you can't have the games keep going if there's no victor. That's true. If you were looking forward for Tigers getting her look like a Tigers in this movie, you'll be disappointed. But yeah. The stuff after the games kind of was okay, I guess, but I get it. Games are usually the best part of the book, but I tell you, when Coriolanus Snow gets banished to be a gatekeeper, he ends up getting requested to go to 8, but he pays someone to go to District 12 just so he can see his Lucy Gray again. Yeah, only for him to kill her ex who cheated on her, who she put a snake down another girl's shirt at the reaping, only to betray his friend who was a rebel at heart from another district who came to the capital, who had rich parents, who ended up getting hanged because of him and the Jabberjays and ratting out to Dr. Gold. Impactful shit. Delivered well. And the whole Lucy Gray is like, who's the third one? Who's the third one? I killed my old self to be with you. You asshole. You fucking asshole. I killed my old self to be with you. Like, no. You're still an asshole. You murdered your best friend. You didn't change. Supposed to be with her. You still. And then she. Oh, he gives her something from his mother. And then he ends up finding that thing in the woods, and there's a snake there that bit him. And then he shoots her, and then the mystery begins. Did she live? Did she disappear? That's just like how the book ended. It's a mystery. The world will never know. I'm pretty sure she made it. Got help. Thing is going up north. How come there's no mention of District 13? Is that what going up north is? District 13? Or am I just an idiot? Because, like, there had to be a when did District 13 just disappear? Was it because of the war? But, like, we need a whole book just talking about District 13 more. Yeah, sure, we talked about it after the end of the Hunger Games, after the dismantled in Mockingjay, but what was it before? What was it before Katniss? Before this, apparently too. Before the 10th Hunger Games. Oh, another thing. The guy who we think created the Hunger Games didn't create the Hunger Games. It was Cornelius Snow's dad, but the other guy ended up with the idea because he was drunk. And he didn't want the games to begin with. And so Cornelius Snow kills him. He's secretly a rebel, I guess, huh? Because he didn't want them to begin with. And then he works below with Dr. Who. And the movie ends with Cornelius Snow just walking down the street, walking down the Capitol. He didn't get up to presidency still, but we know he got there eventually with the will of power, hunger for it. Actually, the movie ends with the older Cornelius Snow saying the quote. You know the quote. It's in the trailer. Of course, it talked about that in the movie, but I forgot something from the very, very beginning of the movie. When Cornelius Snow shows up to greet Lucy Gray, Lucy Gray hates the flower and says it reminds her of her mom, dresses of her mom. Cornelius Snow sneaks on the truck, gets dumped in a cage, and what do you know, the soon-to-be game host, weatherman, magician at the time, he is there and asks Lucy Gray about stuff, and she mentions her mom, and she says her white skin and bones. The part, I don't know why that cracked me up, but yeah, it did. Overall, it's a really, really good movie. I think it'll weigh the test of time. Definitely gonna be rewatching it a lot when I can, when it's able to buy. Yeah, I loved it a lot. It's it's top tier for sure. At least a 9 out of 10. 9.5. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm giving it 10 out of 10. I love this movie. It's so perfect. It's so good. Like, I can't get it off my mind. I want to watch it again. But yeah, I really need to reread the book. Definitely. Because I remember it's the best Hunger Games book. Is it the best movie? In my mind right now, I want to say yes, but Catching Fire is so damn good too. Mockingjay movies are the worst. The book Mockingjay is the worst book too, but yeah. That one won't change its spot. I love this movie a lot. If this movie, I could just give it a hug, I would. I loved it so much. Highly recommend it. I don't know how I'm gonna watch the other movies after watching this one. I don't know how. Like, it's so good. So good. I love this movie.